What's up, everybody? Today we have something special. This I've been waiting to open for a while, and in fact it has been in the package for 20 years now. It is a 2000 release, 100% Hot Wheels. This is a great line. Some of Hot Wheels' best castings and releases came from this line, so I'm super pumped to open this. But while I'm recording it, this is not a normal unboxing. I'm recording this especially today because this is one of the models that has a rubber band on it. And that's, I mean, diecasts have rubber bands and stuff on them all the time to keep the hood shut or open or whatever. But I've opened these before, not particularly this Plymouth model, but other 100% Hot Wheel releases, and they have severely messed up the paint. When the rubber band dries out, it becomes brittle. It's almost like a sponge. Oh shit, my bad. It's almost like a sponge, and it like shrinks up as it dries out, and it takes the paint underneath with it oftentimes. So you can see this one has broken. It's not on the other side. You can see it like right there. It's not on the one side of the hood, so it's already come apart. It's already dried out. So we're gonna crack this open today and see if it messed up the paint on this side. And I'm pretty excited about this because this is a model that wasn't done in any other Hot Wheels line. It's a pro street car. It looks super badass. It's got the intake blower, whatever it is, sticking through the hood. It has like the 90s 2000 mag wheels on it that every drag racer, like every Hot Rod Magazine Carcraft car had those wheels on it. It just looks awesome, and it's a Christine colors too, which is awesome. So I'm excited to open this. I'm a little nervous because I don't want the paint to be jacked, but we're gonna pop it open and see right now. So let's take a look. So it says not returnable if opened. I remember seeing that as a kid and be like, oh man, this is an adult. I'm not even allowed to have this. Let me open my pocket knife here. Oh, where's that? Sorry guys. Opening an old tool here. Oh, there it is. I'll stab the box, jeez. Okay. Alright, we're gonna break the seal on this sucker. 20 years. Boom, look at that, it's open. Alright. I'm gonna try to retain the packaging as much as I can. Wow. Look at the glue, it is so dried out. Limp. You can see it left a mark on the box though. Wow. Let's take a look at some of the paperwork that came with it. Oh, you can see a little piece of rubber band moved. It's by the back tire now. Could have been that before and I just didn't pay attention. 90-day limited warranty. What is this? Oh, this is, I think this used to be like old school, almost like the Red Line Club. Please complete the information below when you return to us. Your name will then be on file as an official Hot Wheels collector. How long have you been collecting? 1 to 2 years, 3 to 5. On average, how much do you spend on diecast vehicles? 400 plus. How much do you spend per vehicle? Which is interesting. Where do you buy your vehicles? Internet. And in 1999, when this is made, that was kind of a big deal to buy stuff online. They ask what other brands you collect. Action, Maceo, Danbury Mint, Barango, Erdl, Winter Circle Racing Champion. My gosh, all those, like, now that would say like Greenlight, Auto World, M2. And I find it odd. It says, what types of diecast vehicles do you collect? Motorcycles, muscle cars, race cars, NASCAR, Formula One, blah, blah, blah. And then it actually says Ferraris right on there. So it's asking you if you collect Ferraris, which I kind of find ironic since Ferrari no longer, or Hot Wheels no longer has the Ferrari licensing. So that's kind of a cool throwback to see. So, all right, let's dig into this. How dirty it is. And I did buy this for $7, I think. It was at one of the local Ohio toy shows. Look at the dirt on that. That's not from mine. I'm not dirty. That was from the previous owner in the last 20 years of being stored. I mean, the cardboard and stuff is holding up pretty well. Let's pop this sucker out. Look how dirty that is. That's what 20 years of being in the package looks like. See if I can get the sticker off without... Yeah, it's gonna rip off, so we'll just leave it on there. You can see, look at all the rubber band pieces. There's one, there's one in the corner. So it looks like, at least on that side, it left a little residue, but let's pop it open. Man, that is awesome. That is killer. I'm excited to get this casting out. Oh, come on. Is it that? Let's see here. I'm gonna set it down so I can pop it open. Because you still have to take it off with screws as a screw base. Oh wow, so the rubber band fell off. You can see there, hopefully you can see it, like when I turn it, there's residue from the rubber band on it there. So let me see, I'm gonna try to take a screwdriver, see if I can nicely pull that off. Without scratching anything. It's so brittle. Okay, I'm gonna use my finger for this part. Oh man. A little bit of the red paint came off. Did you see that? Ah, that sucks. Well, there you go. It just broke off the rest of the way. Look how brittle it is. Wow. So you can see right there that it did leave a huge... Let's see if I can get it a little closer. You can definitely see right there that it left like a rubber band line in the paint, which sucks because this is an awesome car. Come on, focus. Yeah, you can see right there on the fender. So that's probably permanent, but let me see if I can get the rest of this out without... I mean, it's so brittle it doesn't even want to come out. It's just like breaking off. Ah, come on. There it goes. There's the rest of it. Man, that looks killer. Alright, let's see if I don't know if I have a screwdriver down here to take this off. That was bad planning on my part, but let me see if this one will fit. Boom. And there's some kind of like, it looks like there's some kind of glue. Can you see that? Like residue around the edges. Also, so let me see if I can take these off. Well, it's unscrewing. That's good. You know, see if I can hold it here so it doesn't fall out. One. There's two. Man, 20 years in the making. This car is about to be free. That's awesome. Ta-da! Look at that. Man, look at the chassis. The detail on that. The gold drive shaft. Man, that looks killer. I'm so bummed about the paint. You can see it on both sides of the hood. Definitely can see it when the light hits it right there on the driver's side and there on the passengers. I don't know if that's going to come off. It feels like it's raised, like, I don't know if you can hear me take my fingernail across that. But this casting is awesome. Furious. Should have got that on my Plymouth. It looks great. The detailing on it is pretty well done. Especially for 20 years ago. This was like top notch, like top of the pile, big dog was this, the 100% Hot Wheels. Like there really wasn't anything man, that I can remember on the market being this nice. Like, they had Racing Champions. Some of those cars were nice, but they just didn't come close to anything that Hot Wheels was producing in their 100% line. That is awesome. Let's see, pop the hood one more time. Look at the block. You can actually see, I hope you can see that, the spark plug wires are painted separately, like a reddish orange color. Very nice detailing, especially for the Hot Wheel. Like, this is what the premium line used to be. Instead of like the Fast and the Furious and the car culture and all the like Japanese historics that used to be, this is basically what was like the premium back then, back in the 2000s, late 90s. I bought quite a few of these in the 100% line. I have a Viper, I have the Porsche 930 Turbo, I have the what is it, the 4Runner that the body comes off, which is an awesome casting. I should do a video on that one too, but this one was on my list, but I wasn't able to get it until recently, so very cool. But you can clearly see that it's messed up, so I'll have to do and see if I can clean that off, but I think it's in the paint. I think it's deeper, and it's basically on there for the rest of its life now, so, which is a bummer because that's such a cool car. So if we learned anything from this video, it is open these up, get those rubber bands off, free these suckers. They're look so much cooler out of the package than it did behind that dirty glass or dirty plastic. How gross that is. 20 years it took to free this sucker, but man, well worth it. I'm glad I opened it. It's solid. I'll have to do some photographs and do a post on this one or something, but man, it's cool. Sweet. Well, now we know, 20 years later, the rubber bands will mess your stuff up. Open them up, guys. Thank you.